Yeah. Give me what I
Yes, give what he needs,
need.
yes. Give what he needs, yes.
That's his plan indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Give me what I need.
What? I was talking to you. I was talking to you right now, bro.
Is worth more than gold. You feel it sinking like Titanic,
What?
don't panic, he's in control. He may not give me what I want, but without a doubt, I know that he will give me what I need. He may not give me what I want.
Hey, it's Denise Nicole, and you are listening to Disciple DJ from Buckhead.
What really going on inside I hear? It's like everybody drunk, everybody drifting. Deep on fire general. Disciple DJ. What really
Music,
going
yes.
on inside I hear? It's like everybody drunk, everybody drifting. Holy Spirit moving inside I hear. The atmosphere done set, I swear I get the
You hear it?
inspiration. When the Spirit
No.
moving,
You can hear me, right?
we of a
No.
river, of a river.
We can hear, bro. My mic is up. Yeah. So, like I said, Alright. So, Lefty, so what you came here to really actually do? Like, what you
To help.
help by doing what? Like, what you capable of doing?
What you mean by that at this moment?
Like, what are you good at doing?
Working.
Like, what type of work you kind of trying to do? Like, we do any type of work here. We do everything here.
Construction, everything. I can do everything.
You can do construction. You sure?
Yeah.
You really positive you can do construction?
Yes.
What kind of construction you can do? What can you like you do construction, right? So you know how to do cement and all that,
Yeah, like cement and sheetrock.
sheetrock. So you could do sheetrock and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Alright. So how old are you?
17.
17. Okay. So tell me more about yourself. Like what you do. Like tell me more about yourself. Like what like yeah. What's your background? Like tell us more about yourself.
Like. What you mean?
Like your background
I'm
culture.
Jamaican.
Okay. And what else?
I'm born in Brooklyn. I'm from Jamaica.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. Play ball.
Okay. Continue. I'm listening. Everybody listening. Everybody want to get to know what you like to do and where you're from.
I like to rap.
Okay. What else? So you want to give us a little ones and twos of what you can do? You want to rap something? Yeah, so only just one and two what you could do. Let everybody hear what you're rapping.
Like drill.
Okay. So you can do rap. All right, give us a little rap to do. Like it. Let's say what you got. Let's say what you got. What y'all think. You want to hear what he got? Because
Y'all want to hear
he
a
can
song
rap.
from my notes?
So he got a song. So we're gonna sit here and listen to him. Rap his little song to see how how you really see what you really can do, y'all. So if y'all watching and tuning in right now, I need y'all to give me a hand saying yes. Let's let the young kid rap. You see,
Who's the young kid?
the young juvenile to see if he can really rap. So if everybody tuning in right now, I need y'all to give a hands to let me know if we should let him rap.
Arising from this place, such a high exaltation, arising from this age, that has me inclined to come step inside the spirit and the bride. A thousand and that's when I realize
It's for His glory.
that they praise Him in music.
I declare Him in music. Hey,
It's for His glory that they praise Him in music. When I saw who the guest was, my spirit started to sing. Yes, the name of the Lord is.
to be praised.
For my very eyes,
His spiritual
Emmanuel abide.
because we
Jireh did provide
try my
the
provide.
sacrifice so we could never die. So receive this that we praise Him in music.
Hey, it's Denise Nicole, and you are listening to the Same
Feeling that type of way, so high that I am floating over clouds. No needles in the vein, not talking about no powder in the nose. Let me tell you one time, since I met the Savior, my life filled with sunshine, unlimited favor. Whenever I'm outside, people watch me strange, but them don't understand that it's Jesus in the brain. Boy, I'm telling you, I can't get enough of this feeling. I can't let it go. 'Cause every time you give me what I need, I just keep wanting more. I keep wanting more. I just can't get enough of you. Lord, I just can't get enough of you. Lord, I just can't get enough of you. I just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Watch how I'm floating. High over mountain. Cause I'm not flowing. Only overdosing. If this thing illegal, it's best they throw me in jail.
So you floating, yes. Go ahead, floating. So yes. So we had our gospel boat ride yesterday, and it went really good yesterday. So yes. We had our gospel boat ride for Jesus on the water on the boat. So yes, it was respectful how we wanted it and stuff like that. So yeah, it was successful, and I'd like to give a big shout out to Pastor Terry Lee. You know, he did a lot for the community and stuff. So everybody need to give a big shout out to Pastor Terry Lee for all the things that he done for the community, with the police and the street fairs, and when we have every year in August. So if y'all really know who Pastor Terry Lee is, he's a man about God, and he like to give back to the community and do a lot of stuff for the community. Like he don't want to see anti-violence, and this man really put his life on the line just to really help other people, to help other people and make sure everybody's safe and make sure everybody's good. So we like to give a nice big shout out to Pastor Terry Lee. Pastor Terry Lee, can you please come real quick? Give him a moment, y'all. He will be here shortly. So for right now, let's everybody who's watching just tune in and get to know a lot of stuff of what we're doing right now.
Anointing all over me.
Right now.
Your grace is all over me. Let it rain down.
All over me. Him take me from nobody and turn me into somebody. Man, on website, but him and me go daddy. All over me. Take when the weed and know him sober me. Nobody can witchcraft or try over me because me already know who to over me.
When we think about all him done for me,
So much.
situations overturning, all of the battles him want for me. It
Everyone.
makes me feel good to know that he's the one who meets my needs.
Yep.
God blessing all over me.
All over.
And I ain't gonna lie, growing up, I ain't have a father in my life growing up. So it's like I was just going wild on the streets and all that, like going wild, going crazy. And ever since when I met Pastor Terry Lee, he really took me in as a son that he never had. And every time I just say to my mother, like, Mom, I don't talk to my father. Like me and my dad never had a conversation, never had anything talking wise, anything. So it's like me is trying to really better myself and be someone I could be when I get up. Like, something I want to do in life. Like certain things I didn't know what I want to do in life. And it wasn't for Pastor Terry Lee helping me and pushing me and telling me to do this, I wouldn't be doing this right now. So Pastor Terry Lee is my role model and everything that I never really had talking to my grandmother, talking to my dad about. Me and my mom is mad close. Like I love my mother dearly. Like my mom used to be just crying for me every time me in the streets and all that type of stuff. So when I met Pastor Terry Lee, everything just changed. I'm around him 24/7 and I'm helping him with everything. I help him organize everything and help him help Pastor Terry do a lot. So he's like a father to me that I never had. And he took me in off the streets and started to make me really realize what is really going on. Made me really realize what's really going on. And I ain't gonna lie, the one person I could really say I could really call any time of day is Pastor Terry Lee and Randolph, Brother Randolph. And next person I could also call too, and then Brother Rich. Brother Rich, we want to come over here and talk for a little bit? Huh? Come. Why not? So yeah. So yeah, whoever don't know who Pastor Terry Lee is, he a good man. He's really there. He can really help you do a lot of things. He help me do a lot of things. Like I didn't know where my future was. I didn't know where anything was until I met Pastor Terry Lee. my whole mind just changed. And it's like to this day, I could tell really it's like my father that I never had. So growing up was just a tough life for me growing up. I never talked to my dad. I never really sat down and say, "Yo, dad, let's have a conversation. Dad, let's have a conversation." No, I will more go to my mother and talk to my moms about anything that I want to talk to her about. So if all the kids out there who don't talk to their fathers and don't want to talk to their dads, I advise you to talk to your dad and let your dad help you do a lot of things. See, me on the other hand, I was a bad kid growing up. So I'm advising all the young kids and who's going getting growing up, all the kids out there growing up and doing what they gotta do, don't do it. Don't follow the streets. Be good. Do something positive in your life and stuff like that. Make your moms proud, make your dad proud. Unlike me, I was just a whole different child and a whole different type of thing. So yeah.
Well done, sir. To me, once we lost and praise you forevermore. Bow before your Lord. One will praise your name. Don't tell them to make room. Heaven be coming. Heaven be coming. Heaven be coming. If you want to just shake
We need love. Be ready for a change. Ready for a different.
This type of DJ when it got full of
I'm calling on God, calling on the people in time to make a change, time to make a difference, make a difference. We need love, we need love. Be ready for a change, be ready for a difference. Time to make a change, time to make a difference. We need love, we need love got madness in the life. We ready for the love again, peace again. This year we spreading love. We need love. We need love. Be ready for a change, ready for a difference. Time to make a change, time to make a difference.
I wanna give my all to you. I see your steps in my way. Father, how did I stray? Lord, bring me home to you. Change my heart, renew my mind. Beauty find me inside. Free me from all the lies that hold me down. Shame that slows me down. Sin that wraps me down. Lord, I lay them down. Father, I will run. Home to you I come. Trumping on the sky. I sing to your song. Cause I hear him. Knocking. Knocking. Let the spirit knocking. Let the Father knocking.
Now I'll be back. So yes. So like I said, everybody who's listening, who's tuning in, we got a young kid named Lefty who wanna sing a rapid song. So we're gonna hear his song.
That's not my name. Lefty.
we're gonna hear my lefty sing his song and rap his song. So I need everybody to listen and tune in. Let's go.
What happened to Oda? He was loafing. Like how you got beat. Them bullshit. How you?
Yo, let me hear his song, y'all. Let me listen to his song. So what he got, y'all. Everybody who listening to call in and tune in and let me know what you think of a young kid growing up who's rapping and stuff like that. Let's go. Let's get it.
Alright. God Squad teach me a lot. Warm up in the spot. So you know I'm gonna make it to the top. Hey Ben not get a job. I got a job, I love it a lot. So please me poop on that block. Please let me find the knobs. Call up Nate, he doing that strip. Screaming out, don't run, don't trip. Like this ain't for the diss. Like
Keep going.
that's all I got for now.
That's all you got for now. So I need everybody to tune in to let me know what you think about with my lefty who's doing who's doing a lot. Like, you know. So tell everybody more about yourself and what you like to
Yeah,
do.
follow my RG. Follow my RG. At Lefty will do ya.
Keep going.
Follow my RG at Lefty will do ya.
So let's get to know about all about more about you, bro. So what's your like what's your top goal in life to get to in life right now?
My top goal is to make it, like make it with this rapping. And if I don't make it with the rapping, I have some other thing I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna do real estate. If I don't make it with rapping,
Real estate. So what made you really get into real estate? What made you really want to do real estate? Like give us a detail what made you really want to do real estate and
cause,
what provides you to really do real estate. Let's let everybody hear it.
cause like when I was growing up, like I just like houses. When I was growing up, I liked houses and stuff. So like I think about when I like get older, I should start selling houses and stuff like that, and invest stuff like that.
Invest. Now that's a good thing to do. Invest. You know why? Because when you reach 70, 89 years old, you have something to rely on and back on. So it's like, tell us more what you what you like about real estate, what you really want to do when you get to that real estate age. Like, what's your top goal in your mind? What's your goal? What's your matter of fact? Just tell me three goals where you know what you really want, what you really know about real estate. What like why do you want to get into this so bad? Like just tell everybody
Like
that.
cause like I wanted to get into real estate like so bad as I said before. Like I like houses and stuff, and I think instead of like selling them, I could invest too, invest in and stuff like that instead of only selling them.
Okay, so tell us more about that. Like what made you actually do that, and what really provide you to do that, and why you want to do it in general? Because like, all right, real estate is you can't take you can't really just get up and say, oh, I'm doing real estate. You gotta know what's your goal and what you trying to do. Trying to flip houses, or you trying to just buy cribs, buy houses, and just sell them. What you trying to do with them? Let everybody know what you trying to do with them.
I'm trying to buy houses and sell them. Like buy houses and sell them. Like buy, like I'm gonna buy like how bad houses basically, and then like renew them and fix it and sell it to people and stuff like that.
So yeah, I hear that. What's your actual real name? Where everybody can what's your real name?
My real name,
Yes,
Lefty.
Lefty. So yeah, I heard from a 17-year-old kid from the block named Lefty, and his goal is to be entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
Entrepreneur and buy houses and sell houses. So, like I said, we all looking forward for you to do that.
Yeah.
What else you like to do? What else? What else you got in mind if you don't get into if you don't get into real estate? What else you got in mind to do really? If you don't get into real estate or rapping, what else? What is your next? What is your next goal to do if you can't get into those two things?
I'm gonna do a trade.
What kind of trade you trying to do?
As I said before, like I could do like construction.
Construction. What you could do in construction? Like what you learn from doing construction.
Like I could do sheet rocking, fix walls, stuff like that, paint, all of that.
You can paint and stuff. Okay. So if I get you in a construction job, you can do all that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So y'all heard from a 17-year-old kid named Lefty. He he comes around me all the time and just like tell me about all about what he can do. Like I said, like what else you do on your spare time? What you like to do if you're not rapping or doing that? What you doing?
Yeah, on my spare time, like, or I just like, I could do like, I could play the game, play the game. I could do gaming, play the game. As I could start a gaming just like on Twitch if I wanted to right now. If none of those don't work out for me, I got other backup plans. So I could do like I could start a gaming channel on YouTube. Or I could start on Twitch. I could start doing Twitch and stuff like that.
Okay. So yeah, I hear that. So he could do any he could start a gaming channel. Like what's the top game you like to play? What's your favorite game? Let everybody know what's your favorite game that you really want to play. Like when you was a kid, what's your favorite game that you ever played when you was a kid?
No, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I used to like Fortnite. I used to be getting on Fortnite every day. Like I was a sweat at that game. Like I was nice at Fortnite. I used to play Warzone, Brawlhalla when I was younger. But Fortnite used to be my best game.
Fortnite was your best game. So let me ask you this, Lefty. So you good at Fortnite?
Yeah, not no more though. Before I was good. I was good at Fortnite. Now I play Warzone. I'm good at Warzone.
Warzone. Tell the viewers more about Warzone. They want to know about Warzone. Tell everybody what is good about Warzone.
It's basically just like Call of Duty. Basically like Call of Duty. You have ARs in there, basically, and like guns in the game and stuff like that. You could slot in
Under the
there.
Road Traffic Act, the police conduct spot checks to
Brawlhalla.
Bro, holla. So explain about Blowhard since you explain about Warzone. So let everybody know what.
Brawlhalla is like a karate game. Basically like a karate game. Like it's basically you have swords in there and stuff like that. But you can have guns in there, but not like ARs. You can have like a pistol in there, and you could like jump up and down in there. You could kill people in there and stuff like that. You could fight them. You could throw away the weapons and fight them. Basically, stuff like that.
So it's like a fighting type of game thing.
Yeah,
So it's like a street type of fight game where you can just throw weapons out and then start fighting them hand.
yeah, and you could play it mobile too. You could play it on your phone. Yeah,
So what else? What else you like? What else thing you like to do besides gaming?
I don't really else do nothing else. On my free time, I just go outside, basically. Go to the studio, rap, stuff like that.
Do you play sports?
Nah.
Do you like were you into sports or
I used to be into sports when I was like younger, but I'm like sports not like I'm not into sports no more. So like I basically more into like rapping and stuff like that. So basically rapping is like basically my sport now because I don't play sports no more. Before I was good, I used to play football for the Tomahawks. I used to play basketball, AAU, but I stopped. But now like I want to rapping. Like when I was younger, I used to do sports. But it's like I don't like sports got born to me now. Like so and I got into rapping.
okay. So let me ask you this. What was your favorite sport you like to play?
My favorite sport, football. 'Cause when I was
Football.
young, I ain't gonna lie, I was some fat guy when I was young. So I was like big. I was type big body. So I was nice at football. I used to like be a lineman.
Oh, you was a linebacker.
Yeah, lineman. So I don't gotta run ball.
It's not really called lineman, it's called linebacker. Yes it is. Yes it is. So you was pushing people over, wasn't you?
Yeah, like I'm in the front line.
So what happened to that? What happened to that guy who's being fat? What happened to like let everybody know what made you, play football?
Cause like when I was younger, like I used to be on a block and some guys saying I used to play with footballs. I was big too, so it has my body, and I wasn't short, so I was like big and tall. So for me, some guy seeing me on the street, he was like, "I come to this football." He gave me the paper for my parents to sign. My parents signed up. I had to buy my cleats, my helmet, everything, my shoulder pads, and everything. So then after I bought it, started playing football. Like I was like around 10 at the time. I used to play football, and then after I just stopped playing football. I was playing basketball before. I was good at basketball, but then basketball was really my sport.
So question. Everybody wanna know question. So what made you not since you was good at you like playing basketball, why you didn't play basketball instead of playing football? What made you really go to football from basketball?
Because like when I was younger, like I was like aggressive, so they think football was good for me, so you can run people over, stuff like that. Basketball, you can't like connect with nobody or any of that. So like I was younger, they used to want me to connect with people. Like they had like I was aggressive, so they wanted me to play football. It's like to take my anger out of football. I had like anger issues when I was younger.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what really made you really do that and possess you to really do that?
What made me do that was like, cause like I feel like that would calm me down and stuff like that. I feel like that would calm me down. Football will calm me down and keep me like out of trouble and stuff like that. So I started playing football, and it actually calmed me down. Like at least I got something to do instead of being outside all the time. So I used to go to football, do football. Then I got into rapping. Now I like to rap.
Like to rap. Okay. So you heard that's a lot of heard about Lefty right now. So we might take a little 5 minute, 10 minute break and we'll be right back with y'all.
All right.
Under the Road Traffic Act, the police conduct spot checks to ensure compliance with the rules of the road and to keep you safe. When stopped during one of these operations, slow down, pull to the side of the road, and be prepared to listen to and comply with the police's instructions. Upon request, present all documents to the officer. Remember, it is important to have all your up-to-date vehicle documents with you when driving. If you have forgotten your driver's license and it cannot be taken to you immediately and you have no other form of national ID on you, you may be asked to accompany the officer to the nearest police station until your identification can be verified. Help us to keep you safe. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, a force for good.
Show up like a boss and all I can say is you keep blowing my mind. Feel for left, right.
Under the Road Traffic Act, Under the Road Traffic Act, the police conduct spot checks to ensure compliance with the rules of the road and to keep you safe. When stopped during one of these operations, slow down.
Like a fountain, my life is sweeter, sweeter, sweeter joy overflow. I'm the heritage of God. Hey, great things are spoken over me. My life is greater, greater, greater joy overflow. Everybody sigh. I got joy, 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 joy.
Yes, we're back. And we just wanna give a big shout out. Let's be back. So we have to give a big shout out to Pastor Terry Lee, who brought us on the radio and let us talk and talk more stuff about what we like to do and stuff like that. So you heard from a lefty, you heard from lefty, we like to do. So would anybody like to tune in and call in and ask lefty any questions? Let me know. Let me do that. So anybody to call in and tune in and to see and ask lefty more questions about what let him do the sports like he like to do. So let me get to that. So lefty, everybody want to know.
Yeah.
Everybody want to know what you like. What is your background? What's your background and what made you really do sports? Who involved you into sports?
When I was growing up, like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was younger, I used to look up to people like LeBron James and Stephen Curry when I was younger, growing up. So like, they made me want to like do basketball. They got me like when I was looking up to them. I was looking up to like they looked up to them. They made me want to do basketball. like Michael Jordan too, and shout out Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe, Kobe Bryant. He got me like I used to watch him. He used to be nice. I used to watch his TV every day. Watch Kobe before he died. Got me into basketball and stuff like that.
So your main role model was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
That's you trying to say your main role model was Kobe Bryant, right?
yeah.
So what you learned from Kobe Bryant? Matter of fact, what's the one thing that you learned from Kobe Bryant? What made you successful and made you want to do basketball?
Like learn how to like shoot stuff like that. I was watching the videos, watch how he shoot stuff like that. Made me wanted to get into basketball and stuff like that when I was younger. It made me want to get into basketball, watching Kobe and stuff like that.
Okay, so what what you learned from Kobe Bryant? What's three things you learned from Kobe Bryant?
Three things:
Yes, name three things you that.
learn how to
And
lay up.
hold on, let name three things that you experience from Kobe Bryant, and what. And then after you name the three things you learned about Kobe, what you experienced from Kobe Bryant, I need you to talk a little bit more and tell me what really made you watch Kobe Bryant, or what made you really look up to him like that.
Well, maybe you look up to Kobe Bryant. Like
Name the three things first before you end up doing that.
three things that I learned from Kobe. I learned how to like lay up, shoot, and dribble. Like I watch all his videos. Learn how to shoot and dribble. Yeah,
So shoot, dribble, and layup.
yeah.
So what made you look up to Kobe Bryant? What made you really get into the basketball and do basketball? Like what inspired you to do that? What what message you got from Kobe Bryant to say, okay, Lefty, you're a young kid, go do basketball? What made you look up to him? Could you give us a message of what you experienced about Kobe Bryant, what you like, what you really love about Kobe Bryant?
I would tell you a story like when I was younger that made me really started to play basketball. Like I used to go in front of my building, dribble, shoot in the garbage in front of my building before I even started going. Like that's when I was a baby. I used to go in front of my building, dribble the ball, and shoot inside the garbage and stuff like that. And then one day I used to try. One day I tried to dribble with my eyes closed. I could have dribbled with my eyes closed. I could control the ball with my eyes closed and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm really good at this sport. When I was younger, I was like, yeah, I'm really good. I gotta start playing basketball. So I joined the team in middle school for basketball. At the time, I was doing basketball and football at the same time.
So you doing basketball and football at the same time. So what's your favorite sport right now that you love and that you enjoy playing right now? Everybody wants to know what's your favorite sport, what you would enjoy playing right now. What's your number one favorite sport that you love playing right now that you can get a scholarship in?
Well, right now, the sport that I like is I still play. I still like football because I can still run people over and stuff like that. Even though I'm not big no more, I can still run people over and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah,
So it's like you really love playing football then.
yeah.
So what about basketball?
Basketball
Yeah.
right now, I ain't good at basketball right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still type. I still could shoot and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie. But the dribbling part, I'm not good at that no more.
So why did you give up basketball? And all you gotta do, like, why would you give up basketball? What made you drop basketball to go to football?
Or maybe as I said, I was some big person. So at basketball, I wasn't really that fast at basketball. I wasn't really that fast as a big person running down the court. I was only used for my height. Because of my height, I was big. So I would be in the front. I would catch rebounds and stuff like that. So I wouldn't really be shooting and stuff like that. So yeah, that's when I got good at basketball and I started taking it serious and stuff. But then after that, I started playing football. I was playing a lot of sports when I was younger. The only thing I never really played was baseball and tennis. But soccer, I'm good. I play soccer too, but not like on a regular basis.
Not a regular basic. So y'all hear that he was a big person, chubby person, and now it's like now he said that how he liked playing football still. But what, like I said, you never think about giving basketball a chance to see if you're really good at it and what you can really fix about basketball.
Not really. I never tried. Right now, I think I could play basketball because like I lost all the weight I used to have. So I think I could play basketball better now.
So you think that you think you so you consider thinking about giving basketball another chance to play.
Yes.
So that's the thing that you really want to do. Are you sure you think you want to get basketball another chance to see if you're good at it? If you're not, you can still play football. Like you never thought about playing basketball and then see if you got a little more faster, you got a little bit more potential, stuff like that.
Not really, because I've been start playing sports in a minute now, so I never really like. I started more in rapping. I was saying like I started more in rapping, paying attention to more rapping. Rapping is mostly my sport right now.
So what provides you to get into rapping? Like what made you do rapping?
Who made me started rapping?
Like yeah, who made you start doing rapping? Like what like who like what experienced you to really do rapping and get into rapping?
Shout out to my son Static B. He started B. He a rapper too. He last time I was like I sent my song to the group chat and my son Mir too, my son Mir being started. It was like you should take it serious. You should like drop that ASAP. So then after they said that, I started taking it more serious. I wasn't really taking rapping serious until people like tell me to like you really good at it. I started taking it serious more, as I said.
So what was your like what was your very first like when you're in rapping? It I got a question for you. In rapping, you don't think is it hard? Is it hard? Is it stressful? Like let everybody know if it's hard, stressful, if it's like what's your main motive about rapping? Like what like you said like what's your main motive and what's is it stressful, hard, or easy, or can anybody do it?
Not anybody can start rapping, cause rapping is not for everybody. Everybody different, so rapping not really for everybody. It's not an easy thing. You gotta practice and be good at it to do it. You gotta practice a lot of practicing for it.
So what do you think about teaching the young kids out there who really want to do rapping? Like can you like teach them how to do rapping or not?
I could, I could, I could teach you how to like start rapping, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot to start. It takes a lot.
So you think that you can come out you think you can come out in the community and teach the young kids how to rap and to be to be good in life and to do what you want to do and like see you you say you want to be an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah,
So you can teach the young kids to be entrepreneur and be just like you ever thought about that?
yeah, but I'm a type of person like I don't want nobody to be like me. Like
Not like be like you but just like teach them how to rap and be entrepreneur, like that what you want to do.
yeah. So all y'all that want to rap out there, just stay in school.
Continue.
Stay in school, stuff like that. Stay in school, Cause to rapping, you gotta stay in school too. Cause you still gotta like know how to read and stuff, like know how to write your songs and stuff like that. Cause you don't want to be making people write your songs and having people talk about people's writing your songs like that. So you gotta be able to know how to write, read. So just stay in school and stuff like that.
So you like you ever tell the young kids to stay in school and listen to their parents and stuff like that?
Yeah, gotta
So yeah.
listen to your parents. You gotta stay in school, stuff like that, and do your work. And you gotta know how to read and write, as I said, to rap, to start rapping.
No, that's good. So would you think that you can come out and teach them how to do that or no?
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm pretty sure how to do that, but I could though. I could teach you how to start rapping and stuff like that. But the most thing you gotta know how to do first is write and read. Cause you gotta read what you're writing. Like when you're writing something, you gotta read it. So you gotta know how to read mostly.
So all the young kids out there, what y'all think about coming here and learn how to rap and let them teach you how to rap? So like I said, you could do that and we can make that happen and do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. So like I said, that's Lefty, and like I said, he like explained his whole life, his whole past, like what's going on in your past and your whole life. Just tell everybody what like what made you do all that. Say, oh, we want to do rapping. Like who? Like I said, it don't take time and effort to do that.
It do. You gotta practice. It takes a lot of your time to know how to learn how to rap. That's how, as I was saying, it takes a lot. You gotta know how to read and stuff like that. You definitely gotta know how to read because you gotta read what you write in and stuff like that.
So you say you gotta read and know what you're writing.
Yeah.
So if you happen if you don't know and you can't read and you don't know what you're writing, what happens?
What happens?
Yeah, if you don't know how to read and you got somebody else doing it, writing music for you, like experience that. Like if somebody know how to read and they have somebody writing music, what do you think that what you think to do with that?
Huh?
Like if somebody can't read, what you expect them to do? Like what you inspire them to do?
Like get somebody to teach you. Go to school. Get somebody to teach you. Get tutoring, extra help.
So extra help, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it, folks, of the radio station. We'll be back. We'll be back in the next. Like I said, you hear that from a lefty, and he is a kid from the from the block, and I heard that he like to do. He want to be entrepreneur. So anybody out there who want to be entrepreneur, what you tell them who want to be entrepreneur? What you could tell them to do?
Stay in school. As I said, you gotta stay in school to get your GED and stuff to become that.
So you have any goals set?
For me,
Yeah.
I'm trying to graduate high school right now.
And what grade you in?
12.
You in
My
12th
last
grade.
year, I'm trying to graduate.
Okay. So what's your goals? You have any goals written down right now that you wanted to say that everybody know or no?
Goal.
Yeah, like what's your goals? Like what's your main goals that you wrote down? Like what you wrote like what's your main goals that you really want to do? I like one goal, like tell me that's one goal that you have.
It's to get better at rapping and pass all my classes in school, all my classes.
So you wanna so your first goal is getting better at rapping,
Yeah.
and your second goal is to pass all your classes.
Yes. Yeah.
So and that's the question. What's your favorite subject in school that you love doing?
My favorite subject in school. Since I was growing up, my favorite subject was I hated math because I was not good at math. My favorite subject is ELA. As I said, reading. I like to read. You got to be good at math too because you got to know how to count money and stuff like that. But I like to like read. I was good at ELA from I was younger. I was never bad at ELA. Math was the most thing I was bad at. Keep the book.
So so you say math was hard for you.
Yeah, as I was growing up, I needed extra help with it and stuff like that.
So now you think that you got better at math, like as you got older, or no?
Yeah, as I got older, I got better at math because I started paying attention more. Started paying attention more to math, so I got better at it. But as I when I was younger, I wasn't really good at math until I started like paying attention in school. I got better at math. But ELA, I'm good at ELA. That's my best subject in school. I ain't
So
gonna
ELA
lie.
is the best subject in school.
Yeah, I love ELA.
So tell us what you love about ELA.
Like you could read. Like I like to read about things and learn about new things and stuff like that.
So, you say you like to learn, you like to read and learn about new things, right?
Yeah.
So, alright, so those things you like to read about, what's your what more you want like what inspire you to read more and talk more about that? What's your favorite like you love history?
What you mean history?
Like your like presidents or like your history like about Malcolm X or something like Malcolm X or Martha King Jr. all the history like
Yeah, I know about Martin Luther King history. I
so
like to read about history. I like
so
to hear about people history before I'm born and stuff like that. I like to hear about people's stories and stuff like that.
so would you like to give us a uh three things about from Martha King Jr. or Malcolm X or something like that so everybody can hear?
Three things about Martin Luther King Jr. I ain't gonna lie, I got one.
To say the one. You can say that too, but just don't put that part in like that. Just
Martin Luther King died.
I mean,
I
we
just-
all know that he died, but what was his thing that he like? What he wanted to do, and like, what was his main purpose, his main speech was?
speech. He
Huh?
was trying to say like basically like he wasn't trying. He was trying to make everybody come together. Like he wasn't trying to make everybody go against each other, like white people and black people and stuff like that. He wasn't trying to make like racist and stuff. Racism.
So you saying that he tried to like black people and white people come together?
Yeah.
So what you gather from all that when all that was going on? What you think about that when all that was going on?
What I think about it was like like racism is still a thing, but not like how it like not like how it used to be. Like the Martin Luther King days, racism is still a thing. They still have racism. White people still don't like black people and stuff like that.
So you saying that it's still a thing?
Yeah.
So you saying it's still a thing, and you wanna? So you said, all right. So you said it's still a thing, right? Why you say it's still a thing?
Because like sometimes like a white cop will hop out on you just because of your color and stuff like that.
So you saying? So you saying that white cops? What about white cops?
Like they will come. Some white cop is racist. Not all of them is racist, but some of them is racist. They will come to you just because they see a color, or they will end up like killing you just because of your skin color. So it's still going on. Martin Luther King was trying to change that.
So you say you trying to change off your color. Okay.
Like he was trying to change the community.
Mm. So what you think about all that was going on and everybody getting hurt and getting beat? Would you how did you really feel about that when all that was going on? Like what was your main focus? What was your main priority to say, I I don't like this? Like what made you really say that's was that good or bad? Like what inspired you to do all that? Like to say that? What made you inspire you doing all that?
Would maybe start doing all that, like, cause like would inspire me, cause like I'm black and I be walking. And just be walking regular, they will hop out on me for no reason, just cause of my skin color. Most white cops will do that. Not all. I'm not saying all the white cops is racist, but some of them are.
Similar what? Similar what?
Some of them is like racist.
So what do you think that we could do with them? What do you think we could do with the white cops them and why you say they're racist? Why?
Why I say they racist? Because as I said, like your skin color, they will see a skin color and hop hard on you, but they will see a white person and leave them. But us black people, they always like terrorize us and stuff like that.
Terrorism and stuff like that. So what do you think about terrorism too? Like why you say terrorize? Why you say that?
Cause like it's basically like you always bothering, like you bothering somebody or bothering somebody. That's basically terrorizing them. The cops be like every time they see you, they hop out on you and stuff like that.
So how do you think that we can? How would you think that if we can? How can we fix that?
Oh, how can we fix that? Is like they should have like because nowadays they have the white cops in the black community.
Look, so you said that. So you saying that now? Repeat what you saying. Now repeat what you were saying now again.
They should put the black if they like I don't really know, but they should like stop they should stop racism.
You said it's that racism, right?
They should stop.
So what can we do as black people to stop racism from happening?
Like there's nothing really like we gotta do. It's just mostly like we gotta start communicating together and stuff like that. Start working together and stuff like that. Everybody should start working together and stuff like that.
So, all right, that's enough about what we do. So we're gonna take a little 30 minute break and come right back to y'all on that topic about racism, what they we should do. So we'll be back, y'all.
Confess every sin and lay my burdens on him. I can depend on Jesus. Tempted in every way, but perfect in every day. He hates sin to the core. He has the perfect plan to redeem every man. Every
So yes, now back
We back again.
to about what we was talking about before. What do you think that we can do to stop that?
We all should communicate, stick together. All stop and we all stick together.
Sit together.
Yeah.
So you're saying that we should stick together and do what?
Communicate.
So what's one thing that we can communicate with?
What you mean?
What's one thing that we all can tell everybody to do to stop all that? Like, what's one thing that you recommend to do?
Like as I said, like we could recommend.
So what Nick like give us one thing that we think that we could do.
As I said, communicate. Like we should all communicate. Like have a big group chat and communicate and start talking to like stick together or stick together.
So question I'm gonna ask you. Do you think Pastor Terry Lee can help us do that? Or no?
Yes,
So
he can help us do a lot of things.
so you say he got us. So so you say he can help us do a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
What's the lot thing that he can help us do? Let me let the community know that what he can help us do.
Like he can help us all stick together, stay together. All the community stay together. He can help us do that.
So he can help us stick together and stay together. Are you trying to say?
Yeah.
So you saying he can help us and he can, set the community straight about good eyes. So what you think about anti-violence and gun violence and stuff like that? So yeah, it's on the video. Yeah, your face not showing. So you're good.
Yeah.
So what you think about anti-violence and stuff like that? Like, what do you think about it? Like, what should you think we should do as a community?
So all, like some communities, like some communities, people be in the same neighborhood fighting against each other. Like we should all stick together in the neighborhood and no voice. Like everybody should stick together in neighborhoods and stuff like that. And no voice really be going on, so no cops could like be bothering nobody.
So so why you say about bothering people? Why, like, what you mean by they bother people?
Like the cops, they be thinking like everybody like everybody doing something, and that's not how it be. That's not how it be. Like everybody like don't be doing anything in the communities because the cops think like in the communities when things happen, they think they be thinking suspicious and stuff like that. So it's like in the community, we should all stick together and stop all that in the community, stop fighting against each other in the communities.
So that's what you think we should do, right?
Yes.
So you say we should talk to Pastor Terry Lee and to see what he can say and what he can do about that, right?
Yeah.
So you sure you want to talk to him and see what he say and we can actually, start that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing that you want to do. You really want to start doing that.
Yeah.
So all right. So we're gonna talk to them and to see. So, but like I was saying, back to white people and black people and stuff like this. It's like you're black, right?
Yeah.
So why you say that we want to stop all that racism? Like what inspired you to really stop racism? What do you
We
do?
all should stick together. Like it doesn't matter what color you are, white people and black people should still stick together.
So you're saying they need to stick together and do what they gotta do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So AirPods. Bring the bag. Bro. Nigga. Give me that. Bring me the bag. Leave that. Put that back. Give me my bag. Give me. No, not really. I got mad pockets in this bag. You don't know where this pocket. Nothing is in. Um.
Back again. Lefties back again.
So yeah. So you said that you wanna do all or like what's like what you wanna really wanna do? Like you wanna like what's your main focus that you really wanna do?
My main focus is like get black people and white people to stick together and stop that like problems so the cops could stop what they're doing.
So you say you wanna
Terrorizing the community basically.
so you say you wanted to stop terrorizing the community. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So how can we how can we stop that from happening?
As I said, we gotta stick together. That wouldn't happen. Because if nothing happened, we all stick together. Then none of that will be happening in the communities.
So you say you want us to stick together and do that.
Yeah.
So what do you recommend us to really like? What you really want us to? When you want to start it, and when you want to do that?
Doesn't really matter. We can start it anytime today. Anytime. Doesn't really matter.
You said is it anytime?
Yes.
So what inspired you? What made you really want to do that?
Because I want the cops to stop terrorizing the community and stuff like that. I want the cops to stop like arresting like because they were arresting innocents too. So innocent people that's just walking, they'll be doing nothing because they think you're suspicious. They arrest you. So it's like we got to stop in the community, stop doing stuff because if you random people, they arrest for nothing and stuff like that.
So you saying that random people they be just arresting and
Yeah, like innocent people.
like bystanders and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So do you think that we could talk to them and tell them stop doing that, or you think they're not gonna listen? What do you think we should do?
we should start it on our own before we talk to them. We should start on our own. We don't gotta talk to them about that. We can start it on our own. Start it on our own. Start the community, put it together on our own. Cause we could do it on our own. We don't need like people to help us and stuff like that. We can start it on our own. Everybody can stick together on their own.
So you saying everybody can stick together on their own and do what they and and do what they please, do what they want to do.
Under the Road Traffic Act, the police conduct spot checks. Under the Road Traffic Act, the police conduct spot checks to ensure compliance.
Then think about this.
Because like I think about it like there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything that happens in this world. So it's like a reason for that. The innocents get arrested. There's always a reason for something in this world.
Under the Road Traffic Act, the police conduct spot checks.
Breaking your leg and you don't end up in the water. Cause the reason why that happened, cause you jump off. It's always a reason for something.
Oh, it's a reason for something. That's true.
Yeah.
That is really absolutely true. Like you really just said something really smart right there. Like every reason happens for a reason. So you saying that if you break your foot, that's a reason why it happened, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you're saying. So the reason is so you think that how we could fix reasons of people from breaking their foot and doing other stuff?
Yeah. You just gotta have you gotta think before you do something. You just gotta think. You can't just do something without thinking. You gotta think before you do it.
So you're saying people gotta think before they do their actions.
Yeah.
So how you prevent people from thinking about doing their actions? Like say for instance, if you jump off a bridge, what would you tell that person?
Well, if you jump off a bridge, something you gonna die. Because you're jumping off a bridge, you're gonna die. So it's
But you can't before you do that, you can't like talk to them and say, all right, why would you do that? Like
I would talk to him. Like I could talk to him and be like, why would you do some stupid stuff like that? And why would you wanna live? Like
what if he can't do it no more and he's fed up of life. What we can do to tell him is like you only. What would you tell him if he said, "Oh, I'm fed up of life. Oh, I can't live no more." Like, what would you tell him?
If you say you're fed up of life, like you always gotta try. You always gotta keep trying and trying until you reach like you reach out there. You always gotta keep trying and trying and trying. Like if like you fixing something in your house, you fixing something, and every time like say if you fixing a chair, like you putting up a chair and the you screwing in the chair, and every time you screw in the chair like keep like breaking, keep breaking and going back down. You have to keep trying and trying because you never know like what could happen if you keep trying and trying. If you keep trying and trying, like be successful. You will be successful.
So you said they gotta keep trying and trying. And what if you say, what if they say they don't want to try? They don't want to try and they don't want to do that. Like, what do you think that you can really do to really tell them that just to move on and keep trying?
Like you gotta try to like do better. Like say if like you're trying to like say if you're trying to lose weight, right? You try to lose weight, and then like everything you do, like running, it's not like not working out. Even though you get tired, you should keep running because like more you try, like more you see like better, you see better.
The more you try, you see better. That's a good thing. So you said the more you try and try, it gets better.
Yeah, like you have to keep trying.
So what if you don't want to keep trying?
Like what you mean?
Like you say, oh, if I say, um, working out for me is not helping me, and I say, oh, I'm fed up of, I'm tired of working out, and I'm fed up of really just working out. I wanted to give up working out. What would you tell me?
I would tell you, you can't give up. You can't give up on anything, cause like you don't know. Why would you want to give up? You don't know if you won't be successful. You don't know if you will make it there. Why would you want to give up?
I ain't gonna lie. You said something. You said something really true right there. Why would you want to give up? And tell me more about not giving up. Let the world know why. Like the world wide know why you shouldn't give up.
Cause like when you get up, like you basically breaking yourself down. You're trying to tell yourself you can't do it. You're trying to basically tell yourself you can't do it. Like you gotta be in your mind. In your mind, you gotta hear like a voice in your mind. You could do this. You could do this, and like you know you could do it. You can hear the voice in your mind. So keep trying and trying. Keep trying and trying. Like try to hear that voice in your mind that tells you keep trying and trying. Don't give up. Because when you give up, you basically break yourself down. You basically putting your own self down. Like, you're not supposed to put your own self down. You're supposed to love yourself. So you gotta like keep trying and trying
So you saying
and never give up.
so you saying loving yourself and love you said I mean you try to say loving yourself breaks you down.
No, like the more like you keep like not giving up, it's gonna break you down. When you keep giving up, you basically break yourself down. You're telling yourself you can't do it. If you give up, you're telling yourself you can't do it.
So you saying telling yourself that you can't do it like okay. So you saying all that now is like what you think about what you telling the whole world, like the whole wide world about that, like what you can tell them.
Even if like you're tired, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying and
It's like
trying.
keep trying and trying. So tell anybody to keep trying and trying to see what they can get out of it.
Yes.
So you saying to everybody to try they so what if they don't want to try and they just give up what they want to do.
You basically breaking yourself down. You basically showing that like you don't love yourself, breaking yourself down. You basically saying you can't do it, and there's no such thing as you can't do it.
So you saying that's trying and trying.
Yes.
That's a good option. So that's it for us, y'all. So we about to log off radio. We're gonna be back here every Monday from 4:30 to 7:15. So we off this, y'all. So thank you for our guest, Lefty. Introduce yourself to everybody, tell the world.
Here, follow my Instagram, Lefty Oduya. Yeah, add my Snap too, Lefty Oduya.
Later, y'all. We off this, y'all.
Thank you for watching. Good night.